This is quite an engaging tribute to a dancer, magnificent dancer, by the way. I love to play with colors, the background music, and the choreography with different and very diverse dancers as well. This made an excellent piece, and I think it was a great job paying homage to this to Sheila, and it was just a great privilege to
It
watch
was
it.
a really beautiful, almost haunting piece. I'm assuming the main woman in this is named Sheila, but it was a beautiful look on her life. You have this woman looking back and moving, she has this fluid movement, and as she's moving, we move back into different periods of time in her life as we see those counterparts appear on screen. And while she is, lit blue and these dark purples, they show up, the younger versions of herself show up, and these contrasting orange and red and just really bright toned um, hues, and almost like she's looking back and remembering a brighter time. It was really beautiful, and the sound that you have over it, these this being at nature, hearing like cicadas, as well as this um these women vocalizing over it as well. It gives it almost an earthy nature, a really earthly um I want to say something about like, vibrations, like finding the earth's vibration and being all at one with the environment. And that's kind of what the sound design does, with the visuals being at one with these memories and this woman's being in total. It was just incredibly beautiful and very well thought out, to match just this looking back on Sheila's life. It was just an incredibly beautiful piece.
The way that they used like the lighting and the way that they used the colors in this, because the kind of main woman that stays on screen the whole time, she was like very like in all these darks with like a blue undertone, and then as they started to bring other people or other images in, they were all really like light and warm and like a gold tone or a yellow tone. And I loved how they played with that because it made it really, really dynamic visually and really captivating to watch. And I just wanted to experience the whole, like, I just wanted to just sit and experience it. And so I think that that's what kind of struck me.
Sheila was dope, yo. This is probably one of my favorite dance films. I really want to shout out the projections on her skin. Like, however y'all did that, wherever y'all did to put like the little mini projection images on her skin when she was there, bro, that was fascinating. And I want to know how y'all did that. Also, the whole visual aesthetic of like the dark and she's bathed in blue worked for me. And like also the choreography and her as a dancer was excellent. And she pulled off the choreography well, and also the choreography was nice. Also, the credit sequence, I really liked it. I don't know, it just stuck with me. I like the blue letters with the like expanding and then the footage playing in the background. Credits are often an overlooked part of film, and you can do a lot with credits, and I think y'all did them well here. But overall, as a whole project, I really liked it. It's probably one of my favorite like dance films. So good job.
Sheila opened with a backdrop of entirely blue light. I thought that I would barely get a chance to see any of this film, but actually the lighting is one of the stronger parts of this film. It does a great job of showing just enough, and the blue light is actually essential to the visual storytelling that this does. And that's because it relies heavily on telling Sheila's story through shadows and astral projections of her past highlights as a dancer. And also in the blue light, whenever she would, pull up her hand like this, it accentuated her wrinkles, and that alone said a lot. All those shots of Sheila dancing in her past life made the transition to showing her dancing in present day an easy one. And at first they showed projections of her displayed on her back, but then when she started dancing herself, the projections shifted to would show up right beside her. And I thought that was a very effective way of the storytelling, of having Sheila dancing with her past selves, and then showing that really powerful last shot of Sheila looking back at her past. All in all, I enjoyed this dance piece, and I think it's pretty mind-blowing, actually, that she can still perform at a high level like that.
Loved this. This was really special. I mean, when it started out with her just still and beautiful, and then purple, everywhere purple, and then the projections on her own body. And I was like, what are they projecting on her? Who are they projecting on her? And then the younger dancers, all the different ages of the dancers, and then at the end, it's just spectacular. You find out that she's Sheila Rohan from the Dance Theater of Harlem, and the projections are the original footage of her dancing when she was younger. It's so moving. It's so beautiful. It's such a wonderful tribute to one of the founders of the Dance Theater of Harlem. It's so unlike anything I've ever seen, and yet it's so respectful, and the only word I can think of is tribute. It's a beautiful tribute. I know she's still with us, but it's still just so heartfelt and beautiful in the most contemporary, amazing way. I just loved every second of this. Congratulations. It's beautiful.